sure to check out the xreport.net. I repeat, the xreport.net for exclusive sports content written by yours truly and fellow X Report writers, previous episodes of our lovely podcast, and other videos on our YouTube channel entitled The X Report.
Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Where do you want? Where do you think?
Boy, man gets paid, baby. What do I want? I want him to go to the Clippers.
No.
Yeah. Because, for one, I think it'll be a big FU to the Spurs for trading him. And
he still end up in LA.
Yeah, he still ends up where he wanted to go. And me, I always love a good revenge story. That's why I love Die Hard. So, yeah, I want him to go to the Clippers, and I also want him to win another championship with the Clippers. But where I think
he's take more than Kawhi.
That's where Jimmy G come in.
Okay.
The claw in Jimmy G clamps. Nobody's scoring. But yeah, where I think he's gonna go, I think he's gonna go to the Clippers because he's from San Diego. It's basically his hometown. He doesn't want to play for the Lakers because nobody wants to play with LeBron.
Absolutely fair. Your Finals MVP, but you will be playing third fiddle to LeBron and AD. Perfectly understandable.
Actually, I think he'd be second because I'm sorry, but I feel like
I feel like of the three, Kawhi is the best player. I would say Kawhi over all three of them.
But I think if they had the three of them, I think they would make AD Chris Bosh 2.0.
I don't know. I feel like Kawhi's scoring production would take a slight dip, but his defense would be there.
True.
But nah, I understand completely. It makes no sense when it comes to LA.
But yeah, so
or the Lakers.
But yeah, so I think the Clippers, and I feel like he did what he had to do in Toronto, and he already had his mind set up. It just so happened that he had his mind set up after winning the NBA championship.
Yeah, I want and think I'm rooting for Toronto because right now he leaves. Toronto's not gonna have nothing to cheer for. Nothing basketball wise. I don't care what you say. Oh, they so cool. They have Kyle Lowry. Who cares? They have Ogianobi. Who cares?
They got Pascal.
Who cares? Anyway, none of them are Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard gave this city something that nobody else did. Even some of the best players to walk through that. Vince Carter, DeMar DeRozan, Chris Bosh. Hope. He gave them hope. And more importantly, he brought them a championship. You don't leave that because honestly, he can go anywhere in Canada, not just Toronto, Canada, get free stuff. He is the man in Canada. Right now, he is more popular than Drake is in Canada.
Yeah, that's true.
So, and plus, I like him more than Drake. But I think that staying in Toronto would not only solidify his legacy to show I can go wherever you want me to pop, and I'm going to ball out. I'm going to get a championship. So I just think it just would be better for him to stay in Toronto because I feel like he's not going to have that same success in Toronto. I mean, not Toronto, in LA with the Clippers because in Toronto, he stays, everybody's picking him to go back to the finals. I think that some people think Bucks, but realistically, everybody's like, it's going to be Raptors.
I think if he stays, they get the chance to probably repeat.
Yeah, exactly.
Because unless Giannis... I love Giannis, but unless he's able to get a jump shot or actual post moves, he's basically predictable to guard, which has been shown by Kawhi.
Yeah, and that doesn't make him less dominant.
Nah, I mean, Shaq admitted he only had 2 or 3 moves, but could nobody stop him.
Right.
It just so happened that Giannis ran into the one person that could stop him.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, yeah. You said Toronto doesn't have anything to cheer for. They got Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the Blue Jays.
Anyway, Kawhi Leonard is the most popular man in all of Canada right now. And the thing is, it's one thing to have L.A., because L.A. fans are fickle. You got a whole country on you, rooting for you, wanting you, begging you to stay. You can get whatever you want. Plus, you don't have to be under the presidency of Donald Trump if you choose to live there. I mean, it's just a lot of things in Canada that sound refreshing compared to going to a Clippers team who has a great coach. Don't get me wrong, Doc Rivers is a tremendous coach. But one, you're playing in the West, which is much harder. Two, I feel like this team is less talented and does not have as good as a bench as you did have in Toronto.
I mean, if they re-sign Lou Will and Montrez, they had a good bench.
All right, but let's say they don't.
All right, you got a point.
Yeah. So I think it's definitely a much harder climb. So just stay in Toronto.